Hi, welcome Aha. This class is about the discussion on types of code. In the previous class, we already discussed about the formation of the code and the mechanism behind the formation. So in this class, it is necessary to discuss the types of code. What are the types we have and we are using now? It's a very simple video and a short video going to be, because there is nothing much to discuss in daytime. Why? Because topic is very simple and understandable to everyone. First, first and foremost thing, cool. The main constituent we should need to know. The main constituent of coal is carbon. Why we know this is why the content of the coal is carbon? Because coal is the fossil of plant. What fossil constitutes? What fossil? What plant? Fossil of plant. Then what plant constitutes? Carbon only. Because cellulose, lignin, everything is made up of carbon. Okay. So the main constituent of source for the coal is also carbon. Then obviously the source, the constituent of coal is also carbon. There is nothing much surprising in the difference in the constituent of the coal. See, simply the constituent of coal is carbon. Okay. Then let's understand the types of coal. See, there are four types of coals that we are getting. Okay. The first one is peat. Second one is lignite. Third is bituminous. And the fourth one is anthracite. These are four main types we are getting now. In this, there are also categorization like sub-bituminous, like this comes, but mainly there are four types that we need to understand and know. Okay. See, one more interesting thing is this order in which I wrote here, also the stages of formation of the code. Means these are the different stages of the formation of the code. What I mean, peat is the first stage of formation of the coal, and the next stage is lignite, then next stage is bituminous, and the last one is anthracite. On the base means what I am trying to say here, on the stages of the formation of the coal, we categorize the coal into different types. The first stage we call the peat, and the next stage lignite, bituminous, and anthracite. Okay. Now let's know a bit of details about the each type of the coal. Very little information we need to know. That is very important to us. Okay. See, as I already told, peat is the first stage of the formation of the coal. Very initial stage of formation of the coal. Okay. Peat is the first stage. It means it is not a very pure form of coal. It might appear like a manure. If you see the coal by googling this word peat, you will come to notice it is like a manure. Okay, cow dung manure. It would appear like that. Okay. It is because it is a very first stage of the coal, and the carbon content is also very less, because lot of moisture volatile elements are stick to that coal. Because why? Because it is the first stage, it is not properly transformed into a coal, because it is the stage of transformation of the transformation into a pure form of coal. Okay. It is less than 40% of the carbon only it contains. It would contain peat. Okay, less than 40% of the carbon. Remaining are moisture, some volatile matters, some other impurities are stick to the coal. Volatile matter. Okay. This is This is all about peat. And lignite is, this is the second stage, obviously, second stage of formation of the coal, and it has around 40 to 50% of the carbon content. Okay, it is brown in color, brown brown in color, and it has also moisture content, volatile matter, because only 40 to 50% of carbon, remaining are some vegetative matters present along with the lignite. This is the one specialty here is, in India we mostly often get this type of coal, because these two are very low grade coal that we are using in the thermal power plants. These two are high grade coal. Okay, high grade coal. We means in our India imports these two coal from the different countries like Indonesia, Russia, some other countries. As like we do for the crude oil, petroleum, we also import the coal also. Why? Because the coal we are getting in our country is very low grade coal. That's why import is very essential for us. Then let's come to the bituminous coal. This is the third stage, obviously, third stage of formation, and it has around 60 to 80% of the carbon content, and remaining are moisture, volatile matter, some other things. Along with this, it is black in color. It is black in color. This is all about. This is all about bituminous. And the last one is anthracite. Okay, this is the best quality of the coal. Why? Because it has a 80%, more than 80% of carbon content. Okay, more than 80% of the carbon content, and it is very hard, and it is very hard, and it burns very slowly. Burns very slowly. Okay, this is all about the four types of coal. Beside to this, there is a bit of information that we should have to keep in our mind for the academic, for the examination point of view. That is like that information is like a formula that we do in practicing maths. Okay, you will understand a bit why. Let's come to that information. Okay, the first point is carbon content. How the carbon content varies in these four types. As we know already, the carbon content increases. Carbon content increases as we go down. Okay, Peat has 40 less than 40, it has 40 to 50, it has 60 to 80%, and this has more than 80% of the carbon content. Then, what is calorific value? Calorific value means the amount of energy we get if we burned a kg of or unit of coal. Means if this much of coal we if we burned this much of coal, how much energy we get, that is calorific value. Means if we take the kg of peat, how much energy we get, like 40 joule. It is just a random number I am taking, 40 joules. If we take the same 1 kg of lignite, it gives more energy, 60 joules. And if you take the same amount of, that is 1 kg of bituminous, like 80 kg of anthracite, and 100 joules, like this. Means what I am trying to say here, the calorific value means amount of energy we get from the unit of coal that we are going to burn is increases with the as we go down until the anthracite. Why? Because the carbon content, we already know carbon content increases. The more the carbon content, the higher the energy we get from the coal. Means the carbon calorific value also increases. This also increases, this also increases. Okay, then another factor, ash content and also Smoke. Smoke means the smoke we get while burning the particular coal type. The ash content also, it is not increases, it decreases as we go down till the anthracite. Decreases. Be aware while writing here, while observing here, the ash content decreases. Why? Because we already know peat has lot of moisture. If we burn this peat, lot of smoke comes, and also after burning, we also get lot of ash content because less carbon content, and more moisture content. It means smoke also comes, and ash content also remains on the surface. Okay, it decreases with the with the downing towards the anthracite. Okay, why? Because anthracite has less ash content and smoke because more carbon content. Carbon burns effectively, that turns into a carbon dioxide. Okay, the ash content is less because less moisture, very less moisture amount. I hope this is very clear about types of coal, and also I believe you understood this topic.